남편 좀 돼주실래요?
가짜 남편인 척 해주면 차례금을 주겠다.
October is just around the corner, and with it comes a brand new lineup of Korean dramas you won't want to miss. From magical romances and high-stakes fake marriages to gripping family sagas and sweeping historical tales, this month's releases have something for everyone. But before we take a look at the lineup, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the latest K-drama updates. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
램프의 정령 지니를 아시나요?
Kicking off October's K-drama lineup is Genie, Make a Wish, a whimsical fantasy romance that mixes humor, heart, and a touch of darkness. The story centers on a genie who awakens after 1,000 years and a woman who, against her will, becomes his new master. Starring Kim Woo-bin as Genie, a mischievous yet lonely spirit who hides his true identity as Iblis, the devil determined to expose the flaws of humanity. His charm and wit mask centuries of solitude, but his contract with a new master sets him on a path he never expected. Opposite him is Bae Suzy as Ka Young, an emotionally detached woman who lives under rigid self-control and refuses to be swayed by fantasy. Cold, calculating, and unwilling to use her 3 wishes, she becomes Genie's greatest challenge and perhaps his chance at redemption. This series promises magical mischief, sizzling chemistry, and a fantastical reimagining of romance and destiny. It is set to premiere on October 3rd.
제 남편 좀 돼주실래요?
가짜 남편인 척 해주면 차례금을 주겠다.
Next up is Would You Marry Me? A romantic comedy built on a high-stakes fake marriage twist. The story follows 2 people who enter a 90-day fake marriage contract in order to win a luxury newlywed home prize. Starring Shik as Kim Woo-ju, the heir to South Korea's oldest bakery. He's the flawless, perfectionist son and recently appointed head of the marketing team, stepping up to succeed his family's legacy. Opposite him is Jung So-min as Yoo May-ri, the bold, independent designer who runs a small studio. After a broken engagement triggered by infidelity, she unexpectedly wins a newlywed home in a lottery. But there's a catch. To keep the house, she must enter into a fake marriage for 90 days with a man who shares the same name as her ex, Kim Woo-ju. As their fake marriage begins, sparks fly in unexpected places. She's quirky, scrappy, and full of heart. He's cool, polished, and logical. The tension between their personalities makes for sweet, funny, and heart-stopping moments. Would You Marry Me is set to premiere on October 10th.
무너진 건 시대지. 나는 아니야. 나야 강태풍.
Next up is Typhoon Family, a period business family drama set against one of Korea's most turbulent economic crises. It tells the story of a carefree young heir suddenly forced to carry a collapsing family business, and how he, his family, and those around him try to survive the storm of 1997's IMF crisis. Starring Lee Jun-ho as Kang Tae-pung, a rich, stylish youth who has never known hardship until the IMF crisis hits. Overnight, he becomes president of Typhoon Company, which has no employees, little money, and nothing left to sell. He must transform from privileged playboy to resolute leader, protecting the legacy his father left him. Opposite him is Kim Min-ha as Oh Mi-son, the eldest daughter bearing the weight of her family. She works as a bookkeeper at Typhoon Company, supporting her siblings and parents while harboring dreams of being a professional in her own right. Her steady spirit serves as a grounding force amid the chaos of economic collapse. Expect vivid 90s nostalgia, portraits of ordinary people in extraordinary crisis, and a story about how youth can be battered but not broken. Typhoon Family is set to premiere on October 11th. Up next is The Dream Life of Mr. Kim, a comedy drama about identity, expectations, and what happens when the life you built suddenly unravels. The story tracks a middle-aged department manager who loses the prestige and stability he thought defined him, starring Ryu Sung-ryong as Kim Nak-soo, a devoted salesman and esteemed department manager who spent 25 years climbing the corporate ladder, securing a home in Seoul, and supporting his family, everything he believed mattered. Opposite him is Myung Se-bin as Park Ha-jin, whose role ties into his family life, and Cha Kong-yoon as Kim Soo-gyom. As Nak-soo's work, home, and identity all start to slip through his fingers, the drama examines what we lose when we chase what society defines as success, and what we might gain when we reclaim what truly matters. The Dream Life of Mr. Kim is set to premiere on October 25th.
머리는 하얗고 기억은 시꺼먼데 눈 떠보니까 상놈이래.
Wrapping up the October lineup is The Moon Flows in This River, a historical romance with fantasy twists. Think lost memories, revenge, mistaken bodies, and royal intrigue. Starring Kang Tae-oh as Crown Prince Yi Kong, a man hardened by grief and betrayal. After losing his queen, he's retreated into a life without laughter, bent on vengeance. But his world turns upside down when he meets a woman who looks just like his deceased queen. Opposite him is Kim Se-jong as Pak Dal-yi, a commoner with a mysterious past. She's lost her memory, but somehow bears an uncanny resemblance to the late queen. Their fates entwine in supernatural ways, including a body-switching event that forces both of them to confront truths they've long buried. As they swap lives, Dal-yi's innocence and Yi Kong's bitterness clash, yet also draw them together in unexpected ways. The Moon Flows in This River is set to premiere on October 31st. And that wraps up October's K-drama lineup. Which of these new releases are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more K-drama updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. 안녕!